What would you do if your life depended on your dog's instincts? This is the story of Max, a golden retriever who became a hero in the blink of an eye. It was a quiet afternoon in a small suburban neighborhood, the sky overcast with soft gray clouds casting a gentle light over the houses. Tom, a 62-year-old retired teacher, sat in his cozy living room reading a book. His loyal companion, Max, a golden retriever with soulful brown eyes, lay curled up by his feet. The bond between them was unspoken but unbreakable, forged over years of shared walks and quiet evenings. Suddenly, Tom clutched his chest, his face contorting in pain. His book fell to the floor as he gasped, collapsing onto the couch. Max's ears perked up instantly. He sensed something was terribly wrong. His gentle nudge against Tom's hand went unanswered, and panic flickered in his eyes. Without hesitation, Max sprang into action, his instincts taking over. Max bolted to the front door, pawing at it furiously. The door was locked, but Max knew the neighbor, Mrs. Carter, lived just across the street. He scratched at the window, barking loudly, his deep voice echoing through the quiet street. Mrs. Carter, watering her garden, noticed Max's unusual behavior. She frowned, sensing urgency, and hurried over. "Max, what's wrong, boy?" she called, peering through the window. Max's relentless barking drew her closer. She saw Tom slumped on the couch, pale and motionless. Her heart raced as she dialed 911, her hands trembling. "Hurry! My neighbor's in trouble!" she urged. Minutes felt like hours as Max paced between the door and Tom, whining softly. When the ambulance arrived, its red lights flashing under the cloudy sky, Max stood by the door, guiding the paramedics inside. They rushed to Tom, checking his pulse and administering oxygen. Max sat close, his eyes fixed on his owner, as if willing him to hold on. The paramedics worked swiftly, stabilizing Tom and preparing him for transport. Mrs. Carter explained how Max's barking had alerted her. "That dog saved his life," she said, her voice thick with emotion. As the stretcher rolled out, Max followed, his tail low but his gaze steady. At the hospital, doctors confirmed Tom had suffered a heart attack, but would recover thanks to the quick response. Days later, Tom sat in his hospital bed, Max curled up beside him, allowed a special visit. The neighborhood buzzed with the story of the dog who wouldn't give up. Max, unaware of his heroism, simply rested his head on Tom's lap, content that his best friend was safe. This story leaves us wondering, how far would your pet go to save you? Max's instincts prove stronger than fear, a testament to the unbreakable bond between a dog and its owner.